Hi, Craig Sigel here again. That's me at the Running Y in Southern Oregon, Klamath Falls, Oregon, on the ninth tee. I am your anti-practice expert. Now, here's what I mean by practice. I mean going to the range or the practice putting green in between rounds and working on your game. And I'm not against that. Far from it. If you have the time to do that, absolutely do it if you are practicing correct fundamentals. I'm here, I'm help for those of you who just don't have the time to do it. And today I'm going to give you 5 hot tips on how to improve your game without that kind of practice. All right, there are so many quick, no practice strategies out here. Today, we're going to start with always warm up before every round. So many golfers miss this, and it's great if you can have this huge routine, but just stretch and move any way you can. You can do it in the car, on the way. You can do it before you get in the car. Just move your body, get the blood circulating. Also, I don't consider warming up practicing. What I don't want you to do is before a round hit range balls, starting with your wedges and working your way up to the drivers. That's practice. Instead, before a round, what you want to do is play the course on the range there, the warm-ups, like you would if you showed up late. In other words, you'll pull out your driver to start, and then you'll go to, maybe it's a 3-wood or an approach shot, and pretend you're playing 4 or 5 pars or 3 pars with a chip on the end. What you want to do is simulate actual playing conditions. And if you can, you've played this course before, play those first 3 holes in your mind over and over. That is warming up your mind as well as your body. Imagine that you just showed up late. That's how you want to warm up on the range beforehand. Because let's face it, if you did show up late, you'd probably have 2 or 3 holes and you'd work it out of your system. This also gets your range game over to the course. All right, no practice strategy number 2. Understand that you can hit the ball perfectly while being nervous or any other emotion or feeling like anger or frustration. My favorite saying is, it's an and world. Meaning you can feel that fear and you can rip it down the middle. You can be tense, nervous, pressured, and drop this putt. That is a belief that you can adopt right now. We just have this old belief that those difficult emotions are going to knock us off, are going to hurt us, are going to keep us from having a smooth stroke. Not true. Many stories about top pros being totally and completely nervous and doing what they need to do to close out a round. Shall we watch that again? That's me. Watch this. Now that round, I still broke 80. The key is stop beating yourself up after you have bad shots. All it does is hurt the rest of your round. What are you there for? You're there to compete. You're there to do well. Beating yourself up hurts that. You have a confidence when you start. You want to build it, protect it. Talk to yourself like you would your best buddy who's a teammate of yours. Pump yourself up and never, ever, ever give up. There's always time to make up. One shot can mean nothing. No practice strategy number 4. Isn't this a beautiful hole? This again is last summer. I always play my best when I'm on vacation. But you know what? You do not have to wait until you go on vacation to have your great rounds. You can put yourself in a good mood. Imagine, pretend like you're on vacation, or in your mind, rehear, replay like you just heard the greatest news in your entire life. No practice strategy number 5. Very simple. Get to know the rules. Spend some time online right here. All sorts of free information, case studies and histories. These will save you strokes. And what you want to do is include this into your pre-shot routine, the strategy. All right, where's the best place to maximize my odds to stay in bounds here and cause me the least amount of misses? Incorporate this using your conscious mind. This equals stroke savings over the long haul. Well, I can't wait to give you some more tips and tactics and strategies tomorrow. Stay tuned. There's more coming. I'm Craig Sigl, the anti-practice expert. Greens and fairways.